What's up, guys? I'm LQ. This is the LQ Review. Thank you so much for joining me here at my YouTube channel. This is where I talk about all the geeky, nerdy stuff that we love to talk about. Movies, video games, comic books, and TV shows. And right now, I'd like to give you guys my review of the new shark movie called From the Depths. From the Depths. And I'm just going to come straight out with it. This is one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. One of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. Now, it's not like one of those sci-fi movies where you're like, gosh, this movie's horrible. And then you finish it and you keep watching it because it's so bad it's good. It's not that type of thing. This is one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. So this movie picks up. We're introduced to our main character, and what's her name again? Let me check. I watched it last night and I already forgot the character's name. Let's see. Just let me look it up. But she was involved in a shark attack where her brother and sister were both killed, and she survived. So it was a great white shark attack. They were at the ocean. The attack occurred. Her brother and sister died, and she survived the attack. And all right, I have the IMDb page right here. All right, her name is Liz, played by Angelica Briones, and she starts having nightmares about the shark attack, and this movie got a lot of attention. Because it is the lead actress is involved in a homosexual relationship, and this movie really is about that relationship more than it's about the shark attack. So she starts having dreams of the shark attack, and she starts kind of losing her mind a little bit. She starts seeing the shark swimming through the house. She has a pool, and she'll see it swimming through the pool, and she'll start seeing it wherever she's at. To make things worse, she starts seeing dead versions of her brother and dead versions of her sister visiting her. And as the relationship escalates with this girl that she's involved in, Roberta, played by Tara Strong, as this relationship starts escalating, the visions of her dead brother and sister and the shark also start escalating. And we get to a point where the dead brother and sister are having conversations with her, and they're telling her that she needs to get rid of Roberta. And Liz is like, well, I'll break up with her. I'll break up with her. And they're like, no. We mean get rid of her. You can't be in this relationship anymore. You got to get rid of her. And we start finding out that her brother and sister weren't really nice people. They weren't good people. They weren't good to her. And as the relationship escalates, you also, not only do their visitations with her start becoming more frequent, but you also see them becoming more and more zombified. They start seeing them become more gross, and it's meant to be an exploration of human mental health, and what it is it's pandering and off-putting and not handled well at all, and not very good. And I just felt that this was a big missed opportunity to explore psychological trauma as the result of a natural occurrence like a shark attack, and how that psychological trauma can actually cause somebody to have real PTSD or mental health issues that could follow. And this just turned into a ghost story, and they make no mistake, they weren't ghost. It was all in her head, but literally there's a horrible twist ending at the end that is just one of the worst twist endings I've ever seen. And the writer and filmmaker, when they did this twist ending, they were like, nobody's going to expect this. And you're right, nobody expected it, because nobody expected it to be that dumb. It was just one of the worst. Okay. So again, we see the the mental health battles that she's having, and we see this relationship that she's in, and to be fair, the relationship she's in, it's a real strong lady who's really trying to be there for her, and things just, they go, I mean, they just get progressively worse, and like I said, it's meant to heighten the tension, and all it does is heighten the silliness, and it's awful. It's awful. Don't watch From the Depths. I'm a fan of shark attack movies. There was no shark attacks in this movie. You saw a seed, and the funny thing is that the CGI shark in this movie was decently rendered. It was. There's a scene early in the movie where it's swimming down the hallway through the air. It's flying through the air, but it comes at her with jaws open, and you can see down the jaws, and it's a well rendered shark. Why can't sci-fi get the sharks this good, or why can't most shark movies get the shark this good? It was a well-rendered shark. It was just in a horrible movie. So there's no shark attacks. There's no real shark to speak of. It's all in her head, and the flashbacks that we get of the attack don't really show anything. And then the rest of the movie is just this psychological downward spiral that is not handled well and is really kind of unconvincing and dumb. So I give From the Depths a big fat F. It is not a good movie. It's one of the worst movies I've ever seen. But as always, that's just my thoughts on this movie. What did you think of From the Depths? Let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear your take on it, especially if you liked it. You're going to have to try to do some convincing if you liked it. While you're down there, make sure you subscribe to my channel. And as always, thank you for joining me right here at the OQ Review, where we get to talk about all the geeky, nerdy stuff that we love to talk about. Until next time, we'll see you guys later.